everyone, it's Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you guys are here. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Just one more day closer to the weekend. Today I wanted to do a video all about beauty advice that I would give my 17, 18-year-old self, my younger self. And this was a really thought-provoking question. I saw this posed on one of the Facebook pages that I belong to over the last couple weeks, and I thought, what a great idea for a video. There are so many things that I would love to go back and tell my younger self. There are so many things, tips, tricks, just, words of wisdom that I have learned over the last 48 years that I would love to go back and talk to my younger self about and say, be smarter, do this instead of that. There are just so many things that I wish I knew then that I know now. So I have a whole big old list. I've been going through them in my mind. I've been taking notes, jotting things down. Definitely want to share those with you. So let's go ahead and get started. If I were to ask my friends the same question, I can almost guarantee you that everyone I know would say the number one thing would be to wear sunscreen. I wish I knew back then what I know now about sun damage and sunburns and how much impact the sun's rays can do to your skin over the course of, years. I mean, I think, back when we knew that it was important to wear sunscreen, but I don't think it of course, was never to the point that it is now. I remember going back in the backyard and putting FRISCO oil and baby oil on my skin just so I could have that beautiful red, pink burn. And I'm like, when I think of that now, I just cringe at oh my God, the damage that I have done to my skin. So my number one thing that I would go back to tell my younger self would be to wear sunscreen. And I'm not just talking about all over the body. I'm talking everywhere. Face, hands, neck. I mean, everywhere. It is so important and I do it every day. Oh my gosh, that's definitely the number one thing I would say. Next thing I would say is be gentle around your eye area. Oh my gosh, the years and years that I've spent tugging on my eyes, washing them so hard with, soap and just being so careless about the delicate eye area. I mean, now I have obviously a lot of crepiness. I've got fine lines. I've got just huge bags under my eyes. I wish I would have taken more, better care of my eyes. Don't squeeze your pimples. Don't do it. Don't get into your blemishes. Don't try to extract all of that gunk from a pimple. Let it self-heal. Put some medicine on the blemish. Let it go down. Don't irritate it. I mean, oh my gosh, if I could go back and tell myself, don't squeeze your pimples. Don't get in there. I mean, again, I remember getting in there with pins and needles and oh my God, I just cringe at the things that I used to do to my skin just because I wanted to get those blemishes out. I wanted to get all that crap out so they could heal faster, when in turn, it was doing so much damage, making scars, making pock marks, enlarging my pores. Oh my gosh, don't do anything with your blemishes. Just let them heal. The next one is something that I probably struggle with to this day, is that you don't need a lot of makeup to look pretty. You don't need to cake it on. You don't need to put it on thick. You just need a really nice coverage of foundation to make your skin look good. You don't need to continuously build it up to cover everything. There are tips and tricks and brushes and tools that you can use to help blend everything out and make you look pretty and nice. You don't need to cake it on. And I remember, oh my gosh, back in my 20s, I've always loved makeup. I think you guys know this, but I would just cake on the makeup. And I loved it. I mean, because I loved makeup, but wow, some of those looks I used to go to the clubs with, I think, Michelle, you could have definitely toned down the makeup. The next thing is something that I'm sure you would all fully agree with me on, is remove all your makeup at night. I mean, oh my gosh, it is a no-brainer now for me, but I remember back when I was in college or, going out to the clubs, I'd stay up all night with friends, come home with the same makeup on, or you'd wake up and your eyes would be all crusty with mascara everywhere. Oh my gosh, the horror. The horror, right? I definitely think that that is a non-negotiable right now for me in my life, and it should be for everyone. You've got to remove all of your makeup at night. Here's a good one. Replace your mascaras and eyeliners at least every 3 months. I can remember having mascaras for years. If they didn't dry out or if I didn't use them enough, I would just keep them. And I think back, oh my gosh, the bacteria that must have been growing in those tubes, oh, it's horrifying. So absolutely, I recommend any kind of product that you use on your eyes, mascara, eyeliner, any kind of gel that you use on your eyes, definitely replace those after 3 months, even though they may still be good. It's never too early for skincare. I fully believe that now. Oh my word. I mean, if I could go back, I would have started skincare back in my teens and my 20s and absolutely in my 30s. I didn't really get into a formal skincare routine until I would say my late 30s, even into my 40s. What was I thinking? I just had no idea that taking such great care of your skin in your youth could have such great benefits in your older years. And now I'm paying for it. Now I've got discoloration. I've got so many issues. I've got wrinkles. I've got crepiness. I've got it all. And granted, I am 48 and you do have those things. I just think that the effects could have been minimalized if I would have started a good skincare routine early on in life. Next thing I would say is invest in good makeup brushes. I don't think makeup brushes and tools were as popular back then as they are now, but I do remember my friend Julie, she always had her roll of makeup brushes, and I'd be like, I'm going to use that little sponge applicator that I got in my Maybelline quad. You know, I just never ever thought that using good quality brushes could really make such a difference in blending and kind of applying your makeup. So I would say, you know what, if you can do it, invest in good brushes. Brushes could last for years if you take care of them. So definitely get yourself some good brushes. Pay attention to your eyebrows, am I right? That is something that I never ever focused on when I was younger, ever. I mean, don't overpluck. Don't over wax, keep them shaped, fill them in. Eyebrows are such an important feature on your face, and they really shape and frame your face. So they're so important. I don't know why I've never taken care of them, but I haven't until recently. I would say over the last maybe 5-6 years, I finally just started focusing on my brows. I mean, I even look back at like my wedding pictures and think, where the hell were your brows? So definitely take care of your brows. One thing I would definitely put at the top of my list is take care of your teeth. Overall, teeth health care is so very important. And that is something that I definitely wish I would have done better over the course of the years. I wish I wouldn't have skipped those every 6-month cleanings. I wish I would have gone for regular cleanings and checkups. I just think teeth care is so important. And if I would have taken much better care of my teeth back then, I don't think I would have the problems that I have now or that I've experienced. So I think definitely teeth health is so incredibly important. My apologies if you hear any background noise. I do have now a lawnmower happening outside and a TV blaring behind me. My son's home from school, so I apologize. But the next thing I wanted to talk to you about is healthy hair. I think healthy hair is so important. I mean, taking care of your hair, using dry heat spray before you blow dry or use any kind of hot tools on it, so important for the ends of your hair, for the overall health of your hair. Using conditioner, I definitely wish I would have used conditioner more. I mean, I've been pretty blessed with having nice, thick, healthy hair for the most part, but you know, coloring it all the time, it definitely takes its toll. So take good care of your hair, use good products, and definitely don't miss out on that. You can't forget your feet either, right? You've got to take care of your feet. Have regular pedicures, have your toenails painted, slough off all those calluses off your heels. Take good care of your feet, moisturize them, make sure they're nice and soft. And the other thing is, don't wear high heels all the time. I remember going back, I would wear heels in college. Like, what was I thinking? Who was I trying to impress and why? I remember coming back to my dorm and thinking, my feet kill me. But then I go put them on again and go out, you know, all night long with my friends. And these high heels were so high. I completely have damaged my feet. Now I've got bunions and all those nasty things that come with age. But anyways, I think taking care of your feet is so, so important as well. Drink lots of water, eat healthy, exercise, live a healthy lifestyle. Those are things that I really wish I would have focused more on in my youth. And even now, it's just a struggle every day to try to get my water in and really kind of make a conscious effort to make good choices in my diet, because obviously what happens on the inside kind of has the, you know, the effect on what's happening on the outside. So I would say if I could go back, I would definitely make more of an effort to try to live the healthiest lifestyle I could have. Next one, don't smoke. Smoke and secondhand smoke has such a bad impact on your skin. You know, if you do smoke, you have all those little lines that form around your lips. There is nothing good that comes from smoking. Just don't do it. This is wisdom that has definitely come with age, but the next couple things are so important. Be confident. Be happy with who you are. Don't compare yourself to others. Be happy with your individuality. That's what makes you you. That's what makes you unique. And that's what makes you special. That is something that has taken me so long to understand. And I really try to instill that in my daughter especially. Be who you are. Don't worry about what other people say. Don't worry about what other people talk about, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You do you. As long as you're happy and as long as you're not hurting anyone, that's all that matters. Stop thinking you're so fat. Seriously, I used to think I was fat every day of my life. And I look back at the pictures and I'm like, dang, I looked really good. Stop thinking that you're so fat. Stop thinking you have to be on a diet. Stop comparing yourself to others. Stop listening to all the noise around you. If you are happy and you are healthy, that's all that matters. So those are some of the key messages that I would definitely go back in time and give myself if I could. I know I can't turn back the clock. I know I can't turn back the time. But what I can do is share my advice with you. I can share it with family and friends, and I can definitely take it and instill that in my daughter. I want to give her advice that will obviously let her grow up to be the best version that she can be. I want her to be happy and healthy both inside and out, and that is really what brings out the beauty, right? So I would love to hear what your recommendations are. What are your advice? What kind of advice and what kind of things would you tell your younger self? I would love to hear from you. Leave me comments down below. Let me know what was not on my list. I would love to read your comments. I always love hearing from you guys. You make my day, and you know that I love and appreciate each one of you. So with that, thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate your time, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye.